not race in race 2. She has had her debut in the Kellogg Series, and I guarantee she will be back. The girls are on the line. They're set for race 2. Swim, board, ski. 12 will go in. Only 6 will survive. Here we go in the Eliminator format. North Cronulla Beach, live on Fox Sports. Would you want to be anywhere else in the world? The girls are off and away, and all of a sudden, Rebecca Creedy, Naomi Scott, and Lana Rogers, guaranteed to be the 3 best in the field, all dive in side by side, and that's an very impressive swimming group.
Well, that is a great group up the southern end, Josh. Naomi Scott, she swam herself back through the field in the last one. She picked up a little wave, but if you want to be on any end, the girls have gone to the inside, and that's the end you want to be on with the speed of Lana Rogers, Naomi Scott, and Beck Creedy.
Well, Naomi Scott, she's in the light blue cap. She's had back-to-back surf race titles here in the Ocean6. Rebecca Creedy won a gold medal at the Commonwealth Games. We've got the Com Games coming up. She won hers in Kuala Lumpur in the 4x100 freestyle relay in 1998. So a long time ago, but she can swim. And Rogers, well, one of the most famous names in swimming, both surf and pool. And Lana Rogers is adding her own chapter to that story here. And she has gone to the front and away. And Harriet Brown, once again, swimming very, very strongly there on the tail of the field. A couple of the girls have already started to drop off. And unfortunately, it's Rebecca Creedy there who seems to be on the back. And she had to work very, very hard to get through that last race.
Yeah, interestingly, doesn't seem to have the speed at the front end, Josh, but she's a 2-time Australian IronWoman champion, so you would expect to see her pull her way back through this field at the later stages.
You know who I want to watch out for here? Georgia Miller. She has had a win in the Nutri IronWoman series each of the last 3 seasons. She hasn't had one this season, and I expect big things from her today. She raced very, very well. She'll come down in the next race. She'll go through into the final with Lizzie Wellborn, and that's the big thing. Georgia Miller and Lizzie Wellborn, they're sitting back, they're relaxing, they're just watching these girls bash each other into submission at the moment while they get to, well, keep warm and get ready for race 3.
Well, we know they'll be well rested and they'll come out firing in race 3, and that's what they need to do. With that extra rest, they can ensure that their first ski leg in race 3 will make sure that they set their race up.
And we've seen this format once before in North Wollongong, and it made a massive difference, especially in the men's race. You skip through, you go a long way to ending up on the podium here. As the girls make their way out, it's Lana Rogers still in the lead there. There's the Northcliffe cap, the white with the maroon star. There's 2 in a row. Third place is Courtney Hancock there. A little bit further back, Naomi Scott's in the mix. Another one of the Noosa caps, maybe Jordan Mercer. She'll go round. Gemma Smith's fading slightly. She's in the back half of the field, but when you've only got 12 in a race, it's easy to go from the back half to the front half very, very quickly. And it looks like as they get to the first can, Kirsty Higginson is the last one round.
Well, Josh, that may be Megan Kreuter up the front end in second place, sitting beside Lana Rogers. I think it's Megan Kreuter now. We could be wrong. Hard to pick them up, but she's done a great job as a debutante to sit herself that close to the lead.
I think you're right. Definitely Kreuter there. She's in the pink togs as she makes her way around on debut. And well, she's one of the best young up-and-coming swimmers in the sport at the moment. Danielle Mackenzie and Kirsty Higginson on the back trying to hang on. They're ski board specialists. They'll come very, very fast, very, very late in this race, but they've just got to limit the damage. Jordan Mercer on the far right-hand side, she's doing the same, another ski board specialist. And the swimmers have gone to the front, and they're going to try and get a break away from the rest of the field here. Swim, it's very tough first up because waves can shake things up. You can work very, very hard for no avail. And have a look on the right. Naomi Scott, the light blue cap of Manly. She thinks she sees something the rest of the field doesn't, and she's going wide to try and find a wave.
The southern end of North Cronulla Beach has been breaking slightly more, but as a wave comes through out the back, that may pick up a couple of girls, and the leaders are on a little one in front, Josh.
Can they pick it up broken? Can they pick it up broken? I don't know. 1 or 2 have got a push from it, but no one's really got down it. Our leaders will, but they'll go down it. 1, 2, 3 comes down to join it. Rogers comes there, and she just pops off the back just like that. And our 2 leaders are down. Courtney Hancock on the right-hand side, Kreuter on the left-hand side. Lana Rogers has gone from 1st to 3rd, but just like that, the concertina effect, it was tight, and then it gets stretched wide open thanks to North Cronulla's surf.
Well, it certainly has, and it's Courtney Hancock who's made the best of it. She came down the little wave, she kept her head down, kept the arm moving, went straight over the top of Lana Rogers, and that has meant Lana Rogers goes out the back door.
Red zone is the bottom 6. Red zone is the bottom 6. Higgison. Courtney Hancock, she had a win in round 5, and it was something special. It was good to see her back on top. She's been a bit of an underdog the last couple of seasons, and maybe people didn't rate her as highly as she deserved because she's had an absolutely stellar couple of years. She finished second in the series last year. Megan Kreuter comes up and around in second place. Lana Rogers there, she's in third, so a great swim from her. But Courtney Hancock's one of the best in the business. She's won a couple of Coolangatta gold titles in recent years, and she deserves all the praise she gets as one of the queens of the sport. Rebecca Creedy is in 4th place after a slow start. She got herself back into this one. And Kirsty Higgison, who was on the back end of that race, and Carly Nerthen, they are 5 and 6 and outside the red zone. So there it is. Carly Nerthen's outside the red zone. Jordan Mercer's in there. Harriet Brown is in there as well as they make their way through transition. So 5 and 6 Nerthen, 7 is Mercer, 8 is Brown, 9 is Naomi Scott, 10 there is Maddie Dunn, and we've got 2 more to come up and around, and these girls are going to have to get a wriggle on if they want to get themselves back into this race.
Well, Josh, the intensity change in transition is so different from Courtney Hancock, who come out in first and very, very comfortable. As we go through the field and the girls in the red zone, they need to make sure they go up. In go Danielle Mackenzie and Gemma Smith, so they're a long way back if they want to make sure they secure a spot in race 3.
Danielle Mackenzie on the orange and blue board. She has easily been the best board and ski paddler in surf sports in the last 2 seasons. So with those 2 legs still to come, board here, ski to finish, expect her to charge her way through the field. But does she have anything left in the tank? Because we start to get to the point now, it's not how well you can swim, it's not how well you can board paddle, it's not how well you can ski, it's how well you can do those things tied. Can you paddle a ski 3rd leg of an Ironman after you've been racing for almost 30 minutes?
Well, that's going to be the question asked of the likes of Megan Kreuter. We haven't seen her in a Nutrigrain race before, and that's what she's certainly going to have to do if she wants to get through. Although the chase pack are currently making their way through the break and getting held up by the waves. Harriet Brown is one of those there.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just speaking. We've just crunched the numbers. Harriet Brown, as long as she doesn't finish last in this one, she will get the title. So they're currently tied on points, and I think that means Brielle's maybe still a chance, but as long as she doesn't finish last in this one, she'll be okay. But she's a long way down here, so 12th or better, she wins it here. That's what we found out. She will get the points. I'm just getting word through from the producer. So Brown doing a great job there, but she's working her way through the field. And is this the renaissance of Courtney Hancock? She's had a quiet start to the summer, then really come on in leaps and bounds in the last couple of weeks.
Well, don't get too excited, Josh. This is only race number 2. There's still another one to go. And while Courtney Hancock is out there and killing it out in front, Georgia Miller and Lizzie Wellborn are resting on the beach, waiting for Courtney Hancock to get into that final race.
You can't forget it. The woman who's won 3 Nutrigrain IronWoman Series titles, 3 Coolangatta golds, 2 Australian titles. She's leading the race. Lana Rogers, she's in 2nd place as she starts to work her way around. Kreuter hanging in there, hanging in there, hanging in there. She's doing her best up onto the knees, and there's a little wave out the back. That'll make things a lot easier if she can get down this one. She starts to push. Courtney Hancock's going to get one out in front as well, and that'll open up a massive lead. There's a wave on out the back. A couple go sideways, maybe Maddie Dunn as well, but Courtney Hancock on the front will get a wave. 2nd and 3rd look like they're going to come down. Kreuter teeters on the top, takes the drop and really makes things a lot easier for herself. Lana Rogers, she'll get down it as well, and that opens the gap up from the top 3 that'll go through to the next 3 heading into the final ski leg.
We'll have a look at the chase pack, Josh. You talk about 3s. They are very, very strong on their craft. The likes of Carly Nerthen. There was also Jordan Mercer and Danielle Mackenzie chasing in those positions.
Pushing very, very hard there. Courtney Hancock, the last round, she won it on the ski leg. She's probably she is the most experienced Ironwoman in this field. She's been in this position more times than most of the girls have been in races. So here are the back markers. Gemma Smith comes down one on the far left-hand side. Naomi Scott tries to push down at Danielle Mackenzie and Harriet Brown. And Harriet Brown, she's one ski leg away from getting herself the title. Lana Rogers works her way through. Megan Kreuter in 3rd place, so wouldn't it be something if Kreuter could go through to that final 8? The final race there. Rebecca Creedy and Kirsty Higgison, they've done their best to get through. That's your top 5, and Carly Nerthen still in 6th place with Jordan Mercer chasing very, very hard. So through transition, 4 is Creedy, 5 is Higgison, 6 is Nerthen, 7 is Mercer as she looms up around, 8 is Harriet Brown as she goes through, 9 is Danielle Mackenzie from the Northcliffe Club as well. 10 is Naomi Scott. Gemma Smith's in 11. In last place, Maddie Dunn in 12 as she goes around. But she's close enough if she's good enough, Maddie Dunn. She's got skills in big surf. She's won big races like this before. And she knows what it takes to be in the final of the Eliminator.
Well, Jordan Mercer right on the cut. We see her on the bottom left-hand side of screen. Is having a little bit of trouble getting on her skis. So if someone else gets on clean, they're going to be away. And there's two out in front. That's Courtney Hancock and Lana Rogers. But it's really the chase pack and really that 6 cutoff that we're looking for.
Kreuter there in third place doing a good job. Higginson, look at her coming thick and fast from the left-hand side there. And you saw the girls split around that little bank. The white water, it's just a little bit shallower there. The girls want to avoid that or they're going to get absolutely cleaned up on the ski. A little one to deal with is our 2 leaders in first and second place have no dramas at all. Then back third's Kreuter, fourth is Higginson, fifth is Creedy, sixth is Mercer. I don't know where Carly Nerthen is. Seventh is Harriet Brown. Maybe Carly Nerthen's in the mix there. Harriet Brown's going to have to punch through this one at the tail of the field. She goes up and over, and it's safety first as Jordan Mercer just gets a little run away. Danielle Mackenzie's there. Naomi Scott's coming as well, and maybe it's the curse of the leaderboard as Carly Nerthen paddles into it. When you're leading this series or when you're in the, well, you're the favourite for it, you just don't have good luck because Harriet Brown looked $1 million in race 1. She looks $1 million in race 1 and does not look $1 million in race 2 as she starts to work her way down. We've just got word they've redone the maths now. Harriet Brown actually has to finish 9th to get through and win the title there. So we thought she had a run and won. She's going to have to finish in 9th place to get this overall series title. Jack, unbelievable stuff there. If she finishes 10th, she will lose the title on a countback. So they've just crunched the numbers and double-checked there. And we thought she had it home and hosed, but she's in the thick of the action at the moment, and it's really, really tough for her. She's going to really have to do her best to get around and make sure she finishes in that top 10.
Well, some very strong ski paddlers in her and around Harriet Brown as well. Gemma Smith has gone up and past. Danielle Mackenzie is thereabouts, and with Carly Nerthen there as well, it's extremely hard to tell at this stage whether Harriet Brown will finish in that top 9.
Our leaders are having no dramas at all. Lana Rogers has gone to the front. Courtney Hancock's in second place, but it's all addition at this point. She's got to finish 9th or better to win the title. We thought she had it home and hosed. We thought everyone on the beach thought she had it home and hosed, but we've done the additions now and she's got to finish 9th. 10th she loses in a countback, so drama, drama, drama all round for Harriet Brown. She is in 10th place as we speak as she starts to work her way home, and this is going to be something very dramatic. She's 2 ski lengths off the back as girls start to get waves. Girls start to get waves and push it very hard for home at the moment. She needs something out the back, Harriet Brown. There's a wave on offer there if she can get it. There's a wave on offer there if she can get it, but the girls in front have got a wave as well. So here we go out the back. There's a wave on for Harriet Brown. She'll pick it up. She's got to push hard. She's got to push hard. She's going to fall off the back. Jack, I can't even believe what I'm seeing here. I think she's going to lose the title in this race. That is going to be something unbelievable. We thought she had it home and hosed, but it's not the case. The leaders have got waves. Will they hold on to it? Out in front, Lana Rogers has had no dramas at all. They have to hold them straight. They have to hold them straight. There's a couple going, oh, a little wobbly, but I think it's going to be all right. Lana Rogers books her place into race 3. Easy as that, Jack, but this is drama, drama, drama. Look at Harriet Brown pushing down. She's got to go over the top at the moment. She's got to go right over the top of this one. Courtney Hancock sweet through in second place. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the line there. The girls make their way up around. That's 2 across the line, 3 across the line, 4, 5 across the line. Remember, she needs to finish in 8th place to get the title. She needs to finish, that's 6 and 7, 8 around. 8 around is Kreuter. She needs to be the next one across the line. She needs to be the next one across the line. Harriet Brown, where is she? She will not be the next one across the line. That throws a massive thing up in the air, Jack Hansen. I don't know who our champion is after we thought Harriet Brown was our title winner. They've redone the maths, and this may be handed back to Brielle Cooper.
Well, what a curveball, Josh. It could come back to a draw and a point score and a count back. So very exciting. We're going to have to wait and see what they come up with the overall point score. Naomi Scott crosses to the line there, Josh, in 11th place.
We've got the boffins on the beach with the calculators doing maths, and I don't know about you, but my maths wasn't the best growing up, and we're getting mixing confirmations here. But Maddie Dunn crosses the line there, and I think we're hearing that maybe Brielle Cooper might have the title almost on a countback. She might have got there by 1 point. So drama, drama, drama all round. And Well, that's just something incredible. We all thought Harriet Brown had it run and won, but the difficult point systems here has thrown it up in the air. So we might have to go to a break here, come back with all the answers, and don't go anywhere. It's Ocean 6, it's Nutri-Grain IronWoman Series Racing.